Today's date is 4/9/2024. The time is 11:31. Have the DAR in for inmate Aljazairi, first name Mustafa, jail number 23-00808. The misconduct number is 24-0406-613. Mr. Aljazairi, he was written up on a major violation, 24 unacceptable behavior. You have the right to remain silent, a right to present witness, a right to a staff advisor, and a right to appeal any decision of the board to superintendent within 5 working days. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir, I understand. I have a witness right next door in cell 11. His name is Lamar McNeil.
Okay, we'll call for your witness in a few. Do you wish to be represented by a staff advisor?
Yes, please.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and pause the recording, get your staff advisor, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll proceed.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to go ahead and proceed with the hearing. You met with the staff advisor, correct?
That's Brian Pittman, and all he did was just read the paragraph that's sitting right there in the piece of paper that you're holding.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I'm First Sergeant Fenner. This is Sergeant Cruz, and then this is Officer Wilson.
Ms. Wilson.
All right. I'll read the narrative. After I read the narrative, I ask you how do you wish to plead, whether you're guilty or not guilty, then you can give me your side of the story, okay?
Yes, sir.
And then we'll pause the tape and call for your witness.
Okay, sounds good.
All right?
Yes, sir.
On Friday, April the 5th, 2024, I, Officer Salas, was assigned to Unit 19, D-Pod. At approximately 0930 hours, inmate Aljazairi 23-00808 was told he couldn't use the tremors until Saturday, scheduled day, by MJO Chan. Inmate Aljazairi became extremely disrespectful, unruly, and began kicking his cell door. Inmate Aljazairi began shouting, "Chan and Jessica Christie Salas. Yes, I know your name, bitch. Officer Jessica Christie Salas, do your fucking job, bitch, and give me the fucking tremors." I notified First Sergeant Darling of this behavior at approximately 0940 hours. First Sergeant Darling and Sergeant Leathers came on the unit. Inmate Aljazairi was still belligerent, yelling and cursing. Inmate Aljazairi was instructed to stop his behavior or he would lose his property. Inmate Aljazairi began yelling at First Sergeant Darling and Sergeant Leathers, referring to them as Chelsea Darling and Clifton Leathers, and that they had previously assaulted him on May 24th. He said, "You're coming in here to beat me up and assault me again. This is religious and personal harassment. Come on in here and take my stuff. I don't care if you take all of my stuff. I'm going to put each of you on blast and make sure you all are held accountable." While I, MJO Chan, Sergeant Leathers, and First Sergeant Darling were in his cell removing his property at approximately 0945 hours, inmate Aljazairi proceeded to call each of us by our full name and yelling, "Everyone in your family can suck my dick. I am going to put you all on blast. Shut up. When I'm speaking, you're quiet. Your name is Chelsea. That's a girl name. Chelsea Darling is a bitch. Each of you can suck my nuts and my cock, my big cock." At approximately 10:15 hours, inmate Aljazairi property was returned to him by MJO Chan. At approximately 10:30 hours, inmate Aljazairi said to me, "I know your address, Jessica Christie Salas. I am going to go home after I beat my charge, and I'm going to come to your house and make you pay for this harassment and for you assaulted me on May 24th. You're lucky I don't tell everyone your address." Sergeant Sneller was notified. Inmate Aljazairi has been written up on a major 24 unacceptable behavior, threatening the safety and the security of the ADC. Sergeant Sneller was notified. How do you wish to plead, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
All right. Tell me what happened.
Sir, I never said any of those words. I asked for the trimmers since Wednesday. My beard is growing astronomically, just weird. I'm not groomed up. I look, not presentable. So I told Miss Salas, I said, "Ma'am, may I please have the trimmers?" Because they were supposed to give me the trimmers on Wednesday, and they had some issues with the schedule. And she said, trimmer days is on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I said, "That's correct." And I was receiving my commissary at that time. It was Friday. That's April the 5th. That's when I lost my family members, by the way. So I'm preparing to pray. I got my prayer rug, I got my Quran. And then Darling, I hit the intercom. He told me he's going to give me the trimmers, but he left the pod, so they were just ignoring me. And I'm asking, "Ma'am, can I get the trimmers?" And then I addressed her by Jessica Salas. I said, "Ma'am, I'm trying to get the trimmers, please." And then she called Darling. He came over to my door. He said, "If you don't stop calling the officer by her name, He's gonna come inside my cell and take all my shit. I said, I don't care. You can take all my shit. I don't care about that. So he popped my door open, assaulted me on the wall, put me in handcuffs, stepped on my prayer rug. They took my Quran, kicked that around. They threw my Quran everywhere. They violated my religious rights and assaulted me on the wall. They said they're searching for weapons as one is taking off my shoes and the other one is assaulting me on the wall, hands behind my back, and he's roughing me up. He said, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your attorney. I don't give a fuck about your brother. You're never getting the fuck out of here. And then Salas is telling me you're not going to get away with murder. What the hell is going on? I don't know what they're doing. They stepped on my prayer rug, poured nasty liquid on my Quran and my rug. And sir, with all due respect, I'm just going to stand up real quick just to show you real quick. This is my Quran right here. If you smell it, it stinks. Smell my Quran, please, if you like. If you want to see what I'm talking about, they poured nasty liquid all over my stuff. I had to spend 4 hours washing my prayer rug. That's what they're doing. They're violating my rights. I said nothing. I never called anyone by any name. I never made any threats, and I'm not the type to make any threats. I don't even speak like that. And my witness next door, he overhears everything. He's sitting right next door in cell 11. So they're trying to move him. They tried to move him multiple times, but they were unsuccessful because he cannot go upstairs due to his medical issues. So he's going to stay here and tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
All right, so my first question,
Yes, sir.
were you calling officers by their first name?
Yes, sir. Just like yourself, I call you Derek Fenner. I call you Louis Cruz. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not making any threats. And Miss Wilson, I don't know your first name because you've always been very polite and respectful to me. You're always nice to me. So I'm just, you know, like we're on a normal procedure. And you've always been nice as well. But I'm not saying, Mr. Cruz, sometimes you're a little like, you ignore me to the point where I'm talking to your back. And the way you speak to me is just a little odd in communication. I feel like respect goes a long way. We should all respect each other. I'm a 34-year-old man, and I'm not here to disrespect you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, were you yelling at the officers? Were you?
I projected my voice loud because my window is covered, and no one is listening to me. They're not picking up the intercom, and I'm projecting my voice to the point where they can hear me. I'm addressing her by her name.
Okay.
I never said any of those words in there. I never called her no names. They came inside my cell. Are you okay with somebody stepping on your prayer rug in the holy month of Ramadan, kicking my Quran around, pouring nasty juice that smells really bad? This stinks. And this is my favorite Quran. This is a very precious Quran to me. It has sentimental value. I lost my loved ones in a car accident, in a deadly car accident, and on April 5th, on Friday, I'm praying because I'm praying to God saying, please God, get this grief off my chest. Like, they're killing me in here. And that's what they're doing. And she made up all that. Okay, because I'm reporting abuse in this facility, they're just muffling me up.
All right. A report saying that you were calling the officers by first name, first and last name, and then...
That's correct.
You were telling the officer, everyone in your family can suck my dick and all this...
No, sir.
Other stuff.
No, sir.
Okay. So you're saying you didn't say anything?
No, sir. No, sir. She's mad. She's mad because I know her name is Jessica Salas. That's it. I never made no threats. I don't even know